Stop trying to rush back to normal. Because it probably
She was very encouraging, very inspiring, and she actually motivated me.
I appreciate the fact that she was so authentic and very personal, and it really made me feel like I relate to her story.
What I aspire to be? Just the best version of myself.
You are listening to Unleash the Podcast, revolutionizing the way women grow, work, live, and lead, engaging interviews, insightful book reviews, and timeless gems to aid the modern woman in excelling personally and professionally. Hosted by the multi-passionate Tabitha D. James, Unleash the Podcast not only empowers listeners, but also equips them with applicable action-based resources for daily life. Hey friends, and welcome to this week's episode of Unleash the Podcast. I am super excited to be back in your earbuds. So let's see what's happened. Recently, we've had just interviews after interviews, and then we had a little 2-week break because guess what? I allowed myself to be human. What? Yes, I realize that we are living in some uncertain and interesting times. And though I've been killing it and working out, drinking water, connecting, resting, all the things, I still needed to find my own peace before I came back into your earbuds because I knew, okay, when I came back, there was going to be a message and I got one. It's coming. Cliff Notes. If you're new here, welcome, where I share engaging interviews, insightful book reviews, and timeless gems. Today, a timeless gem. Okay, so get your notebook, get your iPhone notes, get your Android notes, get your iPad, whatever you're gonna need, because I'm gonna drop a few nuggets. If you're not new here, welcome back. If you haven't caught up on episodes or it's been a while, we got time, okay? Even if you're on the front lines, you in the car at some point, driving, you got time. But anyways, Unleash events have kind of been shifted and postponed and changed. I was going to do a live podcast recording. That got shifted and changed. But when I tell you there has been so much clarity and many downloads and just changes and shifts and just great feelings since this started. Okay, in the midst of a storm, there is still a silver lining. And I've been able to try and find that each and every day. And I hope the same for you. So here goes the timeless gem. Stop trying to rush back to normal. Because it probably ain't coming. Okay. What was considered quote unquote normal to you was already abnormal to someone else because normal looks different for each and every one of us walking this green earth. Okay. That was already a thing pre-COVID. Now, after a pandemic, who knows what normality will look like? Who knows what the next thing will look like? Who knows what the next shift will look like? Who knows how long we will have to operate in this space? Nobody. That said, find your peace in this. Find your place in this. Work on you. Rest, relax. Do what you need to do. Allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to be. But one thing I want you to not do is to be pressed to get back to normal because hate to be the bearer of bad news, that normal's going to look a little different. And even if it was going to look the same, we have no idea when it's coming, friends. So breathe. Breathe. Don't get caught in the pressure to produce. Don't get caught in the pressure to show up. Don't get caught in the pressure to do things as normal. I know we're shifting to Zoom and we're trying to make all these shifts and changes to make things feel like they're normal, but they're not. And that is okay. I want you to find your own calm, your own peace, and live in that. Right? Whatever space you are currently, whether you're laid off, you're furloughed, you're looking for jobs, you're trying to figure things out, your business structure is looking like WTF, whatever life looks like for you right now, sit in those moments. Allow yourself to feel and then build your plan from there. But don't try to build from a broken place. Don't be trying to work on the resume, the new strategy plan, the new action items, all of this from a broken place. Allow yourself to feel. This is something that you may have been pushing off anyways. There may have been some things that you've been meaning to deal with personally, professionally, relationship wise, that you've just been putting off. Do that if you feel like it. If not, give yourself grace, and in giving yourself grace, allow yourself to give other people grace. And that's going to be how you unleash greatness right now. Okay? How I might guide you, tell you, provide gems of unleashing greatness other times or anytime might sound a little different than that. It's like push, which I don't pressure, but that's one of my narratives, is to just keep going, doing it doing it scared and chasing dreams and doing what you have to do. But honestly, uncertain times, interesting times, changing shifts, give yourself and others some grace. Okay? So that's the gem. Don't be pushing, and don't be rushing, and don't be thinking about, I just can't wait to get back to normal. Listen, I have been in my small town of 700 people, maybe even less, for the last, 40 days or so. I've maybe gone outside to get maybe food and stuff like that, but I've been here for like 40 days. I'm used to traveling every single week. It's been different. It's been fine. Okay, it's been different, but I'm safe. It's been different in, my business structure. I do a lot of live events, for crying out loud. Things have shifted. They've changed. I've allowed myself to give grace even on getting back to emails, because oftentimes I don't even have the brain capacity to really think through what I want to send back. Sometimes on community action calls, I'll be like the first person to respond or to have an idea or to follow up. I'm not able to do that right now. My brain is taking some time to really process. And I have 45 emotions in a day. Happy, sad, mad, excited, peaceful, joyful, energized, low moments, whatever. All of that comes in a 24-hour span. So I'm sharing my transparency with you in hopes that it will allow you to feel however you feel. It will allow you to, even if you aren't articulating it to hundreds, thousands, millions, but you're articulating it to the person in the mirror, that is okay to feel. All right? So don't try to rush back to normal, because normal ain't gonna look the same. Okay? That's it. Drops mic. Y'all have a good one, and until next time, catch you later. Before you go, hey friend, be sure to rate, review, and share this podcast. It has nothing to do with me, and it honestly has nothing to do with you either. But if this has inspired you in some way to unleash greatness in your corner of the world, I'm quite sure that it can do the same for someone else. So be sure to screenshot, share the link, whatever it looks like for you, after you rate and review. Until next time, catch ya later.